Hi, my name is Amanda, and welcome to my channel. This is my life, it's real life, and it's messy, and I don't want to do any of what I'm about to do, like, at all. I started my period this morning, my back hurts, my lower stomach feels like it's holding a grudge, my kids are yelling while I'm trying to do this voiceover, but unfortunately my house didn't get the memo that I'm out of order today, so here we are. First up is this dining room table. It's covered in stuff we don't use, haven't used, probably forgot existed. It's where we do homeschool, it's where we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it's the kids' art table, so that tablecloth was trashed, and it's okay to replace it. It's $15 on Amazon, so it's pretty affordable and very easy to replace. And look at that nice bright yellow tablecloth. It screams I'm trying. Not succeeding, but trying, you know, and I got those bright colorful flowers. There's something pretty to look at. They're fake. Just kidding, they're real. But that means I have to remember that they exist and I have to remember to keep them alive. Just one more thing in the house that relies on me. Next up, I had to put away that wagon because it's been sitting there for a few days. My husband and I decided to walk clear across the city to pick up our kids from my dad's house and walk back home because we are on a health journey and I made him carry all the kids in that wagon. And I had to clear that shoe rack. Okay, I say rack like it's organized, but it's actually a shoe explosion. So I cleared that out, I organized it, and it looked really nice. And then I had to take all the coats off of that door. You know, it's July and we had winter coats hanging up there still, so I wanted them out of sight, out of mind. Why did I even have the coats hanging on the front of the door instead of in the actual closet anyway? You know what? Don't answer that. I already know it's me, I'm the problem. And now I'm vacuuming because crumbs are eternal and they're like cockroaches. You're gonna find them even during the apocalypse. But don't even get me started on this carpet. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've spot cleaned it, shampooed it, nothing is coming out. And I'm pretty sure that this carpet was here when this house was built like a billion years ago. At one point in time, my husband even got a quote to replace the downstairs carpet and the stairs leading up to the upstairs. And I think it was like $1,000. But alas, our landlord said no, so I'm just going to gloss over all of this with the vacuum to make sure we're not stepping on anything. And don't come at me for my lazy mom hack right here, okay? I am vacuuming the air conditioner filter because I don't feel like scrubbing it down, and vacuuming it works just as fine. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. And finally, I'm gonna make my way into the playroom to vacuum, or the living room, whatever you wanna call it. This is where the kids play, this is where the PlayStation is, and if you saw my last video, I don't let my kids eat in here anymore because I found salmon toast stuck to the wall, and never again. Let me tell you, never again. Next time that happens, I'm just burning the whole thing to the ground. I have nightmares about that freaking salmon toast. So I had to make sure that that room was completely cleaned. I vacuumed everything. Time to hydrate. I got this as a sample from TikTok Shop, and I'm not gonna lie, I freaking love it. Now I'm gonna make a snack for the kids because it's after lunch, but it's too early for dinner, and they wanted a little sweet treat. So here we go.
Mama's making me a snack, guys.
How big these strawberries are. That's one strawberry.
One single strawberry, guys. And it's chocolate strawberries.
I hear you. You want what Sissy's having? She's having strawberries with Nutella.
Guys, my mom put the chocolate. Mom showed up the chocolate. She puts the chocolate and then drizzles it.
Goldfish!
Actually, I want to share with Sissy.
Doesn't drizzle very well.
I want to share with Sissy. I'm gonna share with Sissy. I don't want to share with them.
I'll make you your own plate, bud. Get me the strawberries back out. Ooh, look how clean this playroom is. Back to playing video games, there we go. And now look at that shoe rack. I did a pretty good job if I do say so myself. Once again, don't look at that carpet. Ugh. But everything looks pretty good. They got their little sweet treat there, and now I'm gonna move into the second zone of the house today. I'm only gonna clean 2 zones. That's all I got energy for. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't even have the energy for this, but it's got to get done because this house is disgusting. So here we go, on to zone 2. This is ground zero for the kitchen, and I'm gonna start by putting away these dishes. They've been clean for 2 days, and I know they've just been sitting there. We've just been picking from the clean pile, but it required more emotional energy than I had to put them away, so I let them sit. But today they're going home. After I got those all organized and put away, I took that drying mat to throw down the basement stairs and wash it because that sucker hasn't been washed in at least 2 weeks and she was smelling a little musty. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little freak, okay? And when I wash my dirty dishes, I have to organize them first, and my family always asks me why I get mad. Bro, why are there noodles and cereal in the drain of the sink? Who has to pick that out? I do. And you know what? That shit ain't right. It's not fair. It's not fair, okay? Once I saw that nasty food in there, I decided, not right now. Not today, Satan. I'm gonna move on. I'm not even gonna look at these dishes right now. Instead, I'm gonna take everything off of our broken microwave and get rid of the broken microwave. There was something wrong with the switchboard in the front, and anytime the microwave was plugged in, it would just consistently run. You couldn't actually cook any food in there. So I'm getting rid of it, and we're just gonna deal with the oven for a little bit because I don't have the money to buy a new microwave yet. Does anybody else just pile a bunch of random stuff on top of their microwave and their fridge and other places in their house? Because I definitely do, and I had to find new homes for everything that was on top of that microwave or toss it. But once that was done, I could take out the microwave and then clean under and around it. It was pretty dirty under there, but that's okay because that microwave had to go. It was broken, and I don't know why, but like every time it was plugged in, all it did was run. It just ran forever. It wasn't cooking anything, just running, like it's trying to flee the kitchen and start a new life. And you know, honestly, same. I asked advice from people online, and I also looked it up and read a bunch about it, and it was some like bad switchboard in the front. Anyway, it ended up being dangerous. The thing had to go. It's on the front lawn. It did take a while to get all the grime off the counter underneath where the microwave was and on the walls around where it was, but I got it all up and it's sparkling clean now. So for the time being, we're just gonna have to deal with the oven for a little while because I don't have the money to buy a new microwave just yet. Once that's done, I'm moving back to the dishes because even though I'm really mad about that freaking drain situation, it's got to get done. Because honestly, nothing says I've given up more like a mystery container full of goo, which I did find in there also. RIP to whatever that was. I will say dishes are my least favorite chore. I actually cannot stand to do dishes. And because of that, typically I will do them now like twice a day just so I don't have an overwhelming pile like I've got here. Someday soon when this channel takes off, I'll buy a dishwasher, but until then, I'm stuck doing them myself. And there's only one way to get through hard tasks. Can't go around it, gotta just put your head down and go right through it and get it done. You know what, I'm actually curious. What are your guys' least favorite chores to do? Can you let me know in the comments? My first least favorite chore is the dishes. I can't stand doing the dishes. Second least favorite chore is probably taking out the trash. And third is vacuuming. I can't stand vacuuming for some reason. I don't know why. Let me know what your guys' least favorite chores are in the comments because I'm hoping that I'm not alone on the dishes. Once I get these all clean, they can probably just sit on the counter again for another 2 days, and I'll probably wash dishes and just add them to the clean pile. While I was finishing up the dishes and finishing the rest of my chores, my husband came downstairs and started dinner for everybody. He also helped a little throughout this process too, you guys just didn't see it, and I'm very thankful for him. Look how clean that area looks now, especially with the microwave moved. I'm kind of proud how it turned out, and I'm proud of myself for doing all these chores even though I didn't feel great. Once I was done with the dishes, I moved on to cleaning the stove because, you know, that grease be popping. That's like a splash zone over there. That grease is popping. That grease ain't cool. Anyway, grease is hard to get off, and it was really hard to get off that stove. I'm gonna move on from that to taking out the garbage, and I really wish that I could take out my to-do list with the garbage, but I cannot. Anyway, trash taken out. Recycling taken out. Next up is dinner. My husband's got that covered, which I'm so happy about because I did not have the energy to do it. I love to see my man cooking, I'm not gonna lie. And look at this little energy drink station. This kitchen turned out really great. Everything was clean. I ended up sweeping the floor, but I didn't get a chance to mop it yet. That's okay though, because visually it looks okay. I cleaned up the crumbs, I cleaned up old ketchup stains, I cleaned up my own tears from that sink situation, and now everything's kind of sparkling. It's sparkle adjacent, okay? And now I'm moving out. I'll see you guys next time.